And just like that, welcome back to the vlog and welcome to a new vlog, which I think this is going to be one of my more exciting vlogs. Well, for me anyway. I have a little something to open before I head to my riding lesson. So I thought I'd open it with you. Basically, I went to my riding lesson a few weeks ago and all of the whips that I would normally use were occupied with other people riding, and so one of the very, very lovely stable girls loaned me her whip, and I realised that I needed to get my own. And Ali showed me one that he actually thought about getting me for Christmas but didn't, and I just ordered it there and then, because one of the things that I am going to do with my riding is do my absolute best to support British brands in the riding world wherever I possibly can. Obviously, sometimes there are just better brands elsewhere, and there are many brands that I love and use already in horse riding, such as like 16 Cypress, for example. I think they're such a beautiful brand. I love that they have their sort of herringbone collection. But as always, wherever I can, I wanted to support British brands that also have like a real focus on British made, craftsmanship, heritage, all of the buzzwords that I absolutely love. And one of the things I don't want to do is get into the habit of buying something cheaply and then having to replace it. So I decided to get myself a rather lovely bit of equipment, and it has arrived. So I thought we could open it together before I jump in the car, because I need to take it with me. But this has a very big clue when it comes to what we're doing tomorrow. We are going to be leaving the house with the lark very, very early and heading to a place called Petworth, which I have been to before. And Petworth is amazing for antiques and things like that. So we're trying to have enough time to do that as well, but it doesn't matter if we don't, because we're going to see someone rather lovely, and some of you might already know who she is when I start telling you a little bit more about what I'm doing tomorrow. But I can't do two things at once. It's one thing I've had to accept about myself. I can't do two things at once. So let me get this open. This is so hard to get open. "84 years later." Come on. And voila. That is my Swain whip. Now this is a dressage whip, but this is the one that I generally tend to use. And this is just for tapping the horse along. So you use a little bit of squeezing of your leg, and then you have a little bit of a tapping when you really want to rile them up and get them going. And this is so beautifully made. I believe you could probably have this engraved, because I had Ali's umbrella engraved, but it didn't have an option online, and I just wouldn't have waited anyway, because I needed it. I knew I needed it for this lesson. So that is a big old clue, but I'm going to get my boots on, get my bag packed, and head to my riding school. Right, I am in my car, ready to go, but I've got a few minutes before I actually have to leave. I just like to get everything into the car so that I'm like prepared and ready. But basically tomorrow, okay, I need to tell you a bit of a backstory. I follow this lady online and I love her, and I have loved her, and I love her content, and I love everything about her, and you probably already know who I'm talking about, but I love her. I think that she is fantastic, and I met her earlier on in the summer last year, and she was just as lovely when I met her. It was just such a treat, and I have followed her riding on a very specific horse for a number of months, and we spoke briefly in the summer about this, and then finally she messaged me and asked me whether I would want to buy one of her horses. And
initially I was like, no, Lydia, you're not ready. You're not ready. This is not the time yet. You need to get better. And then I thought, hold on a minute, Lydia, you're 37 nearly, and if you were having a baby, nobody would judge you for not having had a baby before and learning on the job. And so I realised that it's not really much of a different situation if you squint your eyes a little bit. And I decided that I wanted to pursue this as an idea and as a thought process and as a means to move forward. And so we've arranged to go down, and I'm going to test ride my potential future horse. Now, things to know. I know that there are two sides to the equestrian community. There is a side of the equestrian community that is quite proper, and they like to pull people up on when they're getting something wrong, and they think everything should be done a very certain type of way, and this, that, and the other. And then there is the side of the equestrian community which I feel like is a little bit quieter, and they just kind of ride, and they let people ride, and I like however they want to. And I definitely feel like my side of the internet has attracted that side of the equestrian community rather than the former, and I definitely gravitate more to that side of things. I know that I am not looking to ever compete. I know that I am not looking to become a dressage rider. I am someone that loves horses and has experienced how wonderful horses are, and I have this weird urge. I can't stay away from them. I don't know where this has come from. I don't know whether it's always been there or whether it's just developed over time, but when I'm not around them, I miss them. And I love riding. I love the way it makes me feel. I love what it does to my brain. I love that it's one of those hobbies that gives me complete space from my phone and the internet. I love that they are big dogs, essentially. Just big dogs. And so I am not going into this thinking I need to buy my dream horse, because first of all, I wouldn't know how to ride my dream horse. I am still very much learning, and I know that everyone in my side of the equestrian community is like, you're always learning, Lydia, and I love that. But I need my first horse, and my first horse is, in my mind, he's a bit older. He's a bit of a gentle giant. He's, you know, living a lovely life, but, you know, he's not the fastest. He might not be perfect in everything about him, but he's right for me. And it's so weird because I wasn't looking for him, and I should have been looking him. It's always what they say, it's not what you want, it's what you need. And I need this horse. So I'm going down to ride him tomorrow. Claudia is coming with me, and I've realised that Claudia is kind of like mentoring me through this. Like, I think a lot of people grow up with their mums like teaching them about the equestrian world. I am so lucky that I have Claudia. I don't know how our worlds collided, but I am so lucky that I have her. And she is coming down. We've got snacks, we've got everything, and we are going to meet who is affectionately called Colin. If you know who I'm talking about, then please drop a comment in the comments down below. His actual name is Kingston Atlas, and I don't know whether I'm going to stick with Colin or whether I'm going to go with maybe something like Atlas. I do love the name Atlas, and he's so statuesque and so big and so just amazing that feels right. But also I love Colin. I just don't know. I haven't decided. I've got the name that I want my dream horse to be called in my mind, but oh my gosh, I need to get going. I'm so sorry, I've yabbered on to you, but that's what's happening. I'll tell you a little bit more about it when I get back, but that is what we're doing tomorrow. Me and Claudia are heading down to Petworth to see Charlie. Her Instagram is Ask Charlie. She is, honestly, I wish I'd grown up with like a mum like her. She's just everything. And I'm so looking forward to going down and seeing her home. So let's go and enjoy our last ride, potentially, as a non-horse owner. Have I ever told you that I just love where I live? Like, I love where I live. There is always a little community of pheasants running around our lane, and when it is just sunny and wintry like this, it makes my entire heart sing in every octave. Good morning, everyone. Today is the day. I had one of the best rides. Sorry, you can hear the deer barking in the garden. I'm on my way to lose my voice at the moment. I don't know what's going on, but I had such an incredible ride yesterday. It was one of the best rides that I think I've had in a long time, because it was quite, rather than being like a horse that was necessarily difficult to ride, my focus could be on my form, my position, my seat, and I just loved every second of it. I was on a larger horse and we were mainly looking at the technicalities of riding. It was such a good lesson, and it was so funny. I bumped into Louise Pentland there as well, and so she ended up watching my lesson because her friend's daughter was in the lesson at the same time as mine. Such a bizarre turn of events, but it was a wonderful, wonderful lesson, and I feel like it was setting me up for what is happening today. So we are heading down to Petworth to see Charlie, and we are going to be meeting her horse Colin, otherwise known as Kingston Atlas, and we are going to be going out on a hack together. I'm going to be seeing if I think that Colin will be the right first horse for me. As I've mentioned, I am going with what I think is right for me as a rider, rather than all of the bells and whistles from the get-go. I really want to learn well how to ride, and so Claudia's on her way over. I'm dressed, we're going all out. This is a very special occasion, pardon the carnage behind me, but I have not had a chance to sort anything out. But I am wearing Holland Cooper breeches, a toggy hacking blazer, I've got a chocolate brown scarf, and I've got a Heat Tech Uniqlo base layer underneath. I've also got a vest. I've also got a cashmere jumper, but I'm taking all of my warm stuff with me as well, just in case. But just ignore all this, okay? It is carnage. I am just warming the car up, but my goodness me, it is icy cold out here this morning. There are pheasants making a noise out on cue. Look, he's up on the fence. Look at him up there, telling everyone off. We've had deer barking. It's a noisy one this morning. And you, hooligan. Look at this view. Frosty, frosty morning. Claudia has arrived and the car is stocked with snacks, ready to go. Of course, we have to pull over and show you the views over the frosty fields and the little pink section of the sky. We are literally setting off now. Claudia is in the car getting her own pictures. Yeah. She's got snacks in the basket in the back. We have jackets everywhere, back protectors, everything, and we are good to head down. Look at that house over there.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I like the front
the
door.
church.
What a beautiful village.
This is so gorgeous. Wow. Pub.
The perfect winter's day drive through the village.
I know. I feel like we're seeing this at like a real magical time. Oh my gosh, look how I'm sorry, I'm having a moment. I'm so bad.
You enjoy your moment.
I think we might actually be having the hack of our lives today.
So excited. I think we are in the holiday.
Yeah.
We are almost here.
Oh my goodness. Wow, it's so cute. I actually can't cope. Doggos. I love that this is a 60-mile-an-hour road, by the way. Yeah. Apparently, according to my car, this is a 60-mile-an-hour road. I don't think so.
This is my new best friend. My new best friend. You are so lovely.
I would walk them up here.
Hello. we have arrived to Charlie's house. Now, I'm not going to show you Charlie's house, but you can see behind, you can get the general gist from behind me, because Charlie doesn't show it online, but she's sort of at that crossroads where she's thinking about sharing it online. And when I tell you that Charlie, I actually might cry. I don't think I have ever been anywhere as beautiful as this in my life. And we're just going now to go and catch Colin in the field and also go and meet Santana. But in fact, you can see a little bit of it behind me there. But the girls are walking up ahead, and we've just been having a cup of tea because there has been a bit of a shoot going on when we first arrived. So yes, I'm very excited to meet him, but the setup here is absolutely exquisite, and I'm really looking, look, you can hear the babbling brook. It's just amazing. When we pulled up, we were like, oh my goodness, if we thought my house was secluded, this is another level. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Wow.
She looks like she could move really, really
There
nice.
he is. Wow. A few little lammies in there too.
And carrying himself beautifully.
Is he an affectionate horse?
Oh yeah.
He is.
Yeah. And he doesn't get fed up with being fast. You know, so.
He does.
Hello there, sir. Hello.
You need to go as far right as you can and then up round here. We're just trying to avoid this bit of ice.
Right, we are out on our hack, and I am with the wonderful Charlie. Welcome to the vlog, Charlie.
Oh, thanks, Lydia. It's lovely to be out sharing our little bit of Sussex with you.
Honestly, I was just saying on Charlie's vlog how honestly this is the most spectacular place I have ever visited, and you are honestly living in a storybook, and I just feel so lucky to be here, and I get to finally meet Colin. Look at this. I cannot believe the countryside here. It's so funny. You always think with the English countryside that you can't even possibly experience better, and then you come somewhere like this and you realise we are so lucky to live in a country like this, aren't we?
We really are.
It's just...
There's so much. There's so many beautiful places.
Yes, and even when it's wet and soggy, oh my goodness me. Come on then, let's go. Come on. So Claudia has just gone off on Colin to have a little ride up the road there with Charlie, and I am
just having a little look around. So this is their party barn where they just had their New Year's Eve celebrations, but this is the main house, and it's the views for me that are so exquisite. And all of these beautiful buildings, so those are the stables there where the horses are kept, and oh, it is just so beautiful. I can't get over it.
Because obviously I do a lot of cooking. I teach cookery, and I'm thinking I might do some cookery demos from here. You're a fashion accessory, aren't you? Yeah.
She's but I would dare say it that you won't find another her.
She is pretty special.
She is so special.
Okay, Charlie has just pulled out the most exquisite bit of kitchen paraphernalia. My goodness me, I need one of these. So you're going to be having these made, and you're going to be selling them?
Yeah, I am.
You've got your first customer in me. In fact, I want the first edition signed.
We'll get one special.
Perfect. Yeah, Claudia wants the second. We've got this lovely setup with cheeses, and you know I love a good Wensleydale with cranberries. This is perfect. And puppy dogs absolutely everywhere. You tiny little sausages.
It's so difficult to cut sourdough with a normal bread knife.
Yeah.
Tiny. Tiny sausages. We have just pulled in to fill up the petrol tank to the cutest. I honestly, I'm petitioned to make all petrol stations this adorable. I mean, minus those awful Santa things, but I'm sorry, it's got little elm fronted, like a little portico on the front of it. Oh, it's so cute. Good morning, everyone. It is a very, very white Sunday, and I'm not mad about it. However, I think it's going to be quite short-lived, and I am heading out in it today, but don't worry, I am equipped. Good morning, everyone. There is nothing quite like the uplighting from snow outdoors. It is just the most exquisite lighting. I've realised something about myself over the Christmas period. I get very, like, not overwhelmed. I feel like overwhelmed has like a negative connotation, but what I would say is that when I meet people, I really, really want them to have my full attention. And that takes a lot for me because I'm quite overstimulated by noises and sounds and things like that around me. So it takes a lot for me to like give people my full attention. And so what happens is I kind of put vlogging on the back burner because I want people to feel like I'm present with them. And what it does is it makes for a very difficult vlog for me because my mind is so focused on the people that I'm with and their comfort that I forget about you. And I'm so sorry. And you're not there to tap me on my shoulder and go, Lydia, remember us. So I hope I told you enough about what was happening yesterday. I think the first thing was actually seeing Charlie's home. She's never showed it online before, so I feel quite lucky that she's allowed me to do this. I didn't ask her, she offered the idea. I would never ask. But she was very much like, no, please, you can show it. I've always felt a bit funny about sharing it because it's not one of those houses that's like super grand and palatial, but it's like, it is the English country dream, in my opinion. The house is the perfect size. It's 3 bedrooms, but then it has so many outbuildings. And it is just, honestly, my dream. My absolute dream home. There's a Pinterest picture of a house, and it's set just on the like hill of a valley. And it's just a little cottage, and there's sheep, and I think there's like a defender going down. That's my dream home. And I could not believe it when we came over the crest of the hill that Charlie had the equivalent in Petworth of my dream house. And so that instantly took me back. And then obviously I was there to meet the wonderful Colin, who is such a dream. And I met Santana as well, who is her daughter's mare, 6-year-old mare. And Colin is just as soft and gentle and
bizarrely, he's 17.3 hands, and I was really, really worried about that, but he doesn't feel that big at all. When I'm riding him, he's a super comfortable ride. As Charlie describes him, he's an armchair canter, and I really, really loved him. So I'm hoping this morning that we're going to go to the livery yard and I'm going to find a place for me to give him a bit of a trial. Now, I want to remind you, I've told you, he's not perfect. He is old, he's in his last few years, and I definitely feel like I can give him a wonderful home. So I'm not someone that's just going to go and buy myself I'm not going to go and buy myself the Ferrari before I've, you know, learnt all the ropes in my battered old Defender. And I think that he's my equivalent of he's my horse equivalent of a Defender. Like, he's my old, little bit rusty Defender, but he's going to be a workhorse. He's going to, pardon the pun, he's going to help me learn, build my confidence, and he's reliable and strong, and I feel like he's like my trusty steed. So I want to take him on a bit of a like trial and see how we get on together. He needs a little bit more, what's the word? I'm quite soft with horses. I think it's because, you know, when you have like your own dog, I would tell Porter off really, really, like, come on Porter. Well, I tell him off strongly. I use tone of voice with the Dachshunds. And I would do the same kind of thing with my own horse, not like tone of voice, but you do have to be firmer. But when it's someone else's, I am now en route to the potential livery yard. I'm going to meet Claudia and have a look around, see what we think, and go from there. But lovely way to start the day, and the views are spectacular. I feel like we're going to be seeing this livery in the best, in the best position. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Play it cool.
Yeah.
You're far too out there.
Yeah.
Fast and loose with how much there is. Okay, well, we're going to look at some options.
Might jump.
Hello, mister.
Please edit the sound
You might start jumping now, people are here.
I love it.
Just to get in mind.
So this is the potential stable for Atlas, and it's all pretty much ready, just waiting for someone to move out their bits and pieces. I love it so much. This is such a beautiful place to keep horses. Oh my gosh, I'm over the moon. And we have this wonderful gentleman here. This would be, actually no, it's this one. This one would be Romeo's stable. And it's got his little friend here.
Bruno.
Just having a look at the donkeys. Oh my goodness, this is Bruno. Oh wow, hello. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Cheeky. Hello, Tiny. Patrick. Patrick. Oh my goodness, Patrick, you are adorable.
Hi, Patrick.
Oh, Patrick. You are adorable. It's like a petting zoo. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Chickens.
This is our wild chicken. We've had her there for about 5 years.
Hello.
And she's just
Hello.
on her own. We've had
Hello. Hello.
She's
This is the little petting zoo. So we've got some alpacas, we've got goats. This is their chicken that lives wherever she wants to live, and we allow her to do that. She's a queen. And you can just say hello to everyone. Hello. Oh my gosh, I love it here. Hello, Softie. Hello. Hello, you with your big funny teeth. I think Patrick is my favourite. Hello, Patrick. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. You're so small. Oh. This one here looks like it's from Watership Down. That's
Yes.
Pigwig.
Yes.
That is Pigwig. Wow. Little bun-buns. I wonder what's
proper
here.
sized rabbit.
There are things in here. I think these
Yeah.
must be gerbils or
There's gonna be
something.
something funny lurking in these houses.
Yeah. But I think they're sleeping. We are just looking around at the farm shop here, and it is so, so lovely. Lots of home-baked goodness. This is making me really happy. I can pick up sourdoughs as well, brioche buns. Oh my gosh. Look at all of this. And Ali will love this. Ali will absolutely love this. Oh my god. That is a small sausage in the window. Oh, he's going to meet his daddy. Fell in my socks. Oh, I'd love one, thank you. Winston, are you going to make me my tea? Are you going to make me my tea? This is Winston and this is Claudia's sausage. How old is Winston now?
It was 1 on Christmas Day.
1 on Christmas Day? Yeah, oh, so handsome. He has a little overbite, so he looks like chicken tuna.
It's not for use for Lydia. It's a tea bag.
Tea bags. Oh. Oh, the little harumph. Little harumph. And this is Theo. This is the new kitten. Theo's also smelling my socks. What can you smell? I'm sure you can smell my cat and my dogs. So we are just heading out of Claudia's village, which is so, so beautiful. And we have left the livery, which I am in love with. I'm going to tell you all about it when I get home. I'm heading to pick up Ali because we are going for a pub lunch. But I always love the little entrance. It just reminds me of the holiday village so much in Claudia's village. It's so pretty, and in the snow it's so pretty too. Whilst I am waiting for Ali to jump in the car, I'm just taking him to, well, we're both going to the pub with his dad and stepmom. I thought I'd kind of update you. So we went to see the livery yard today, which is where Romeo's going to be moving to. And then hopefully Atlas will join me there. I need to speak to Charlie and just make sure that everyone's happy and that kind of thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take him on loan to begin with the hope that I keep him. I was so impressed. It has its own farm shop. It has so many wonderful animals there. It's in an incredible location. But I think for me, the most important thing is that Romeo's going there, because I don't think you realise how much work like Claudia does for her horse. And she's not been able to ride him for like however many months because he had his procedure. But she travels so far at present to the livery yard that she's at, and this one is so close to her, so it's just going to give her such a better quality of life. The stables were really beautiful. Everyone that we met there was so lovely. I feel really comfortable, and I think that was the thing that I was worried about with Atlas, was taking him from his home where it is just so wonderful and bringing him somewhere that maybe isn't as wonderful, but this place is so wonderful. Also, Charlie calls him Colin, but his name is Kingston Atlas, and I really like the name Atlas, so I feel like the next chapter of his life is going to be under that name. But yeah, I feel very excited about it now, so I'm going to enjoy going to the pub and decompressing and taking it all in and planning, hopefully. You know what I'm like when it comes to vlogging, and I kind of run away with myself and film a day here, film a day there, and before I know it, I am an hour's vlog in, and I need to show you some bits and bobs that I picked up over the Christmas period. Just like things with helping me organise, a few little essential bits, some cozy bits as well. This, oh my goodness, I cannot believe how good this is. Look at this tab here. This is a like tan leather tab. There's actually 2 of them. This looks like Loro Piana, and it is Amazon. And I'll link all of the different bits and pieces from Amazon down below that I know and love, but I have a few new bits that I wanted to show you, and this is one of them. Now, I actually think that I will wear this most of all for like Pilates and things like that, because these sort of collarless zip-ups, which I find very, very convenient. You'll get these on Varley or places like Loro Piana, things like that. Even Ali said it looked like it could be purdy. You'll find these and they'll be like, I don't know, definitely on Varley they won't be cashmere, so they won't be anywhere near as cozy as this. It might cost the same, it might be like £200. This was just over £100 and it is cashmere. It comes in this gorgeous chocolate brown, and I'm trying to find lots of little chocolate brown bits and bobs in my wardrobe, because I just think it's a really good colour on me, and it goes with my new bag. So when I'm sort of going for a bit more of a neutral but rich neutrals, I thought this was so lovely, and I wanted it to arrive before I showed it to you. But this would look really nice with a sort of long sleeve top underneath and leggings as well. So if you're going to Pilates, this over the top as a layer. And I love that it's a zip up, so you don't have to like take it over your head. I also like it open as well. It feels quite casual, and this is such a good collar to have. You can add either a neck scarf if you wanted to. I've got one of my husband's brown ones that I've stolen, that you can just add a neck scarf if you want something a little bit warmer, that kind of thing. But when I walk downstairs, I think Ali gets really jealous of the little cashmere bits and bobs that I find on there, because I don't know, I've never really looked for men on there, but the women's cashmere that I find on Amazon is so good, because it's not just like your standard cashmere roll neck, it's like this, that has a bit of design detail to it, and a bit of like, it's offering something different in your wardrobe that feels really, really elevated. So I thought I'd show you this one. I also have 2 others, because I ordered this. I think I will wear this so much around the house. This is probably my favourite cashmere colour to buy. This is like the more oatmeal-y taupey colour. This is essentially a cashmere knitted overshirt. So again, thrown over t-shirts, long sleeve shirts. I really like layering, especially in the transitional months. So as we get to spring, this is probably going to be something that will layer really nicely over the bits and bobs that I will wear in the garden. I've got to stop saying bits and bobs and bits and pieces. Like, it's honestly, I can't explain to you what it's like being a YouTuber. Sometimes you'll watch one of your videos back and you'll be like, why did I keep repeating that word? Where has that word come from? But yes, this will be thrown over like jeans and a t-shirt, jeans and a cami, when you need that shelter from the chills that you get in the transitional months. I love this so much. I'll pop it on just to show you, because these come in so many different colours as well. And I don't know about you, but nowadays I reach for knitwear in my wardrobe and I'm like, it's not cashmere. I just, once you've got a good foundation of cashmere in your wardrobe, you kind of just want that feeling on your skin all the time. And so I always tend to sort of layer them so that I've got the softness first and then put anything fancy or stylish over the top, especially when you can get things like this on Amazon as well. I think some of these that I'm showing you are like 50 quid. They might be blends, they might be full cashmere, but the cashmere really makes it that softy soft. So this one hasn't been steamed yet because they have just arrived, but I really love the casual vibe of this. Like, even with this outfit, it looks like a shirt, and I like that. I love wearing a shirt over layers, but because it is cashmere, this is honestly a game changer. And it has that more utilitarian sort of feel to it, but it's also in the colours that I like. Obviously, you could wear it as a shirt as well. This teamed with a skirt would be so chic. Again, it is that more sort of Loro Piana minimalist style, but a classic silhouette in your wardrobe.
and in something that is a more elevated fabric. I think there's a blue one that I've seen, and I thought that would be so lovely in spring, summer, for throwing over like summer whites and linens, because if you need that coverage from any sort of chill in the air, cashmere over the top that looks like a shirt that's all relaxed. Oh, definitely ordering the navy in this, but I had to show you this one. And then the final one, again, I've found hunting for chocolate knitwear pieces quite difficult. I actually ordered, this was a cashmere jumper that I ordered from Uniqlo that was supposed to be chocolate, and that to me is more burgundy than like a sort of chocolate brown. This I thought was really nice. So this is like a collared cable knit cashmere jumper, but it's more of like a short one, so it's supposed to be tucked in. So very, very good if you want to wear high-waisted trousers or jeans. I'll pop it on and show you what it looks like, but I love the chocolate tones of this, and again, it's creating that little edit in there, and also good quality fabrics. I'll pop this on quickly. Pardon the fact that I've just ruined my hair, and I may have been stood there with my zipper undone the whole time. Pretend it wasn't. I love this. This is such a good streamlined knit into something more like high-waisted like this, and then the collar detail that it almost looks like it's tucked into a jumper or like layered. This is gorgeous, and again with like chocolate tones all round. You could add a belt. I like these more muted neutrals on me personally. I feel like they make me look a little bit more alive and less pale and interesting at this time of year, because I've got that olive undertone to my skin, which I just think makes me look so ill at this time of year. But yes, those are the cashmere bits. I'll keep this on because this is actually really snuggly. Some other bits that I ordered. This is something for a bit of organisation. I have to say that a lot of these bits are a bit more practical, but I bought this. This is a receipt spike, because I am a nightmare when it comes to sort of filing my receipts away, and I thought if I just clear out my handbag, whack it on there, then whoever does my receipts for me can come and take them off, file them away, and it's much easier. So it looks slightly scary. I didn't get a really long one either, because I thought that would get carried away and turn into carnage. And this was just a little Amazon purchase that I thought would be good in my room. I got a wooden one, and I can just pop it somewhere and pop the receipt. So this is just a bit of an admin thing that I thought would be quite helpful. The other thing I ordered was to help with wardrobe care. Now, you know I'm quite big on taking care of my things that I really love. So it's a watch and jewellery cleaner kit, and basically what I liked about this was, first of all, that it was a spray, so you can take off your favourite bits of jewellery and just spritz the metals or the diamonds and leave the spray on there. But I loved that it comes with its own little sort of, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like I don't know what you would call this, but it's like a mat that you put your jewellery on. So you pop it here. For example, this is my little Garrard bracelet that I have been meaning to put back on. And you just place it here, and then you get this little spritz, and I just spray it onto the item, and I leave it for a little bit. And what I love is it's got this little thing, so you can kind of, you know, fold it over and leave it there to marinate for a little bit if you want to, but also it's the brush. I have been using nail cleaning brushes to clean my jewellery, and I think that's really bad. I shouldn't have been doing that. And so this is a special jewellery cleaning brush, and I can just give it a good but gentle polish up and get rid of all, like, instantly you see the item start sparkling so much more, and it just feels so satisfying to give something like this a new lease of life. And I just think taking care of your jewellery, I don't have lots of jewellery, I just have a few pieces that I really, really love, and mostly I wear them all the time. And so taking them off and giving them a good clean and giving them a good once over is integral to them sparkling. So whenever I've got like an event or something like that, I will give them a good clean. However, I'm not sure that cleaning them with a nail brush is advised. So giving something a quick spritz up and a little bit of a sparkle, and then you can add it to your stack if you want to. I might do it, you know, because that's quite a lovely stack. I'm going to give my new bracelet a bit of a clean too. But yeah, I'm very happy with that as a little kit, and it's not expensive at all. And I thought, if you're like me and you like taking care of your things, I really like taking care of my shoes. I polished my boots to go and meet Atlas with my little boot pot. I'm going to get Ali to put this on for me because I'm not having much luck. But yes, that was one of the things. Also, I always give these a nod if you like taking care of your wardrobe and being able to get rid of stains. These are game changing. I saved a bridesmaid at a recent wedding with one of these. She'd managed to get something on her dress, and I carry one of these, especially at weddings. What I would say is use it and then maybe let some water run through where the stain is, so that it washes the residue away, and then it should dry and look really lovely. But yes, this is an essential. If you want to be that person that's kind of got everything in their bag that anyone could ever need, this is one of them. Obviously, a little bit of a fresh start, and these are by far the best eco-friendly kitchen sink brushes that I think that you will ever use. We did used to buy the ones where you could replace the heads. I have to say, they don't last nearly as long as these ones do. So I would personally say that these ones are the best ones to use. They're also a little bit more abrasive and bristly, so very, very good for using at your sink. And I think the ones that we've had well over 10 months, and we're only just replacing them now. So these are the dish brush from Ina Living, but I'll link them down below. They'll be on my storefront. I personally love eco-friendly cleaning tools because they look better in your kitchen and they're better for the environment. So it's a no-brainer in my opinion. Next up is a bit of a trial for me. So you'll know I started planning like my outfits and putting outfits together for the week, so that I didn't have this just hysteria on the morning of like, oh, what am I gonna wear? And I found these clips. Now, I don't know how these are gonna go. You can basically, clip your trousers to the bottom one. So if I show you an outfit that I've put together already. So this is how I've been doing my outfits, which is not ideal. This is a Pilates outfit that I'm wearing in the morning, and I thought I could try. This is the first time I'm using these, but I thought these would be quite useful. So you can pop your trousers at the bottom like so. Now I would say if you've got knitwear or things like that you don't necessarily want hung, there is like a way of folding them over another type of hanger and it not being so bad. So if you were to fold your knitwear through here like that, it would just be like it hanging on you. So you know when they say don't hang your knitwear, sometimes you just hang them differently because at the end of the day your knitwear does kind of hang on you. But no, I'm using these clips to put all of the bits that I need for my outfit on clips like this. You can even like clip your socks on there. You can clip your shoes if you want to. I just generally tend to hang them over. Like the shoes, if I'm wearing trainers like this, but you can obviously clip your shoes. You can get shoe clips to hang shoes as well. But this is just something that I've been trying to do to make my life easier and to make putting outfits together easy. It's just having everything, even like my accessories, clipped to the outfit, so that tomorrow morning when I'm waking up early to go to my Pilates class, these are all ready and they're laid out and they're ready to go. And I've even got my little knitwear piece in chocolate brown to go over the top as well, which I'll hang on there. So this was, again, was a little Amazon organisation find if you're looking to just simplify. In my opinion, one of the things that I want to do this year is spend far less time thinking about outfits. I think we are bombarded with outfits so much that we have this weird need to look different every single day and that kind of thing. And I think that's one thing that my outfits are going to just be much more thoughtless, and I'm going to have set outfits that I go to quite often because it just gets a bit much. No one should worry about their outfits too much. Then I also picked up some more where have I gone? I also picked up some more bag pads. If you are a handbag lover, I find using these for storage really, really good. This is the Birkin 25. This is for my black one because I have a few that don't have pads in them, and because I don't keep my expensive bags at the house. I have a vault. I only ever have like one main bag and potentially sometimes a smaller one if I'm feeling adventurous. I keep them in a vault, so they need to be stored properly. So I don't actually have this bag here at the moment to put it in, but I can show you the bag that I've got so that you can see how they go in. So this is the bag that I have here at the moment, and this is the Birkin 25, and I have a bag pad in this one at the moment. So when I go and get my other bag, I will pop the bag pad in. This has its own bag pad, keeping its shape for when I'm not using it here, but also every other bag will have that too. And these are available on Amazon. They're so good. So I thought I'd tell you about that if you're looking to get organised, but also care for your things. I really think that this is going to be the year where we love our things, but wear them and take care of them. So there's that. And then also I bought a couple of these. So I made obviously my own rosemary oil hair oil, which was more of like a solid one, but I want to do some oil infusions as well. So I'm going to do some vitamin E skin infusions with herbs, and I'll use them in these little pipette bottles because it'll be easier to decant. I find them a lot nicer. I love the solid nature of the coconut oil, and I've actually been using it on my body. Look at this. This is an old body cream tub, and I was wondering what I was going to do with it. Was I going to keep refilling it with body cream? And instead I made my own coconut, vitamin E and rosemary from my garden, little solid in here, and I have been using this every single morning, and everything on my body, it's weird, it's like, it's not moisturising like a body moisturiser. It's like drier, but where I fell down the stairs, this is healing so well. I actually wish I had had it when I burnt myself, because that burn is still there. But you can get all of the ingredients on Amazon as well. So the pure vitamin E oil, you can get the coconut oil, the jojoba, the argan, all of that stuff is available on Amazon. It's where I got it. And you can obviously infuse things from your garden if you want to. You can either do it on heat, or you can pop it in a bottle, leave it on a sunny windowsill and do it that way. I think that's what I'm going to try with this. I'm going to gather some herbs, forage some bits and pieces from the garden, and I'm going to use these for a bit more of like a skin tonic, because at the moment I'm really finding such a good balance with my skincare, with using some natural products but also using some actives as well. So it's just, I'm in a very, very good place at the moment, and I'm very happy. But I will link all of those bits and pieces down below. I'm going to stop saying bits and pieces. In fact, you can charge me, you can forfeit me every time I say bits and pieces. Where has this come from? But everything is linked down below, and happy organising and infusing and just taking care of the things that you enjoy in your life as well. And let me know if you liked some of the bits and pieces in this little haul from Amazon. Anyway, back into the video. Morning. It's the first day back to work today. Obviously, I've been vlogging just towards the end of the holidays because some exciting things started happening, i.e. going to see Atlas and to meet him. Atlas, Colin, whatever you want to call him, I don't mind. I love the name Colin, and even Carrie just said to me, oh, I wish you'd keep his name as Colin. I don't know why, I just feel like there needs to be, I don't know, maybe, who knows? I don't know. But anyway, I thought I would give you a bit of an update on what happened yesterday. So we went to basically look at a potential livery yard. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I kind of appealed for livery accommodation for 2 gelding, but with the potential for 3 or 4. It is likely that in the next few years Romeo will retire, and that would be the same thing for Atlas. And so we needed to know that we had the scope to introduce other horses that they can be companions for as well. and a wonderful place reached out. It's a bit further than I would, obviously, if it was just me and my horse, I would have him on the road. Not on the road, like on my road. There's paddocks and things like that. But I am in such a fortunate position that I have essentially like an equestrian mentor, and I genuinely don't know how I got so lucky to have someone like Claudia helping me and teaching me. And so I basically go where she goes. I am her little protege, just following her around, and we managed to find the best place ever, and I just think it's wonderful. I really loved the energy, the vibe. It's even like beautiful as far as liveries go, and the farm shop was incredible. So it means when I go and hack there, I can also pick up fresh British produce. I can literally support the farm that is supporting my horse, which obviously goes on to let you know that I have set a date for Atlas to join the family, which it's looking towards the end of this month. I've said I was given the option to take him on trial or to just buy him outright. I think it would be irresponsible of me to not have him on trial. I have obviously already ridden him, but I think in all honesty it's going to be one of those things that he's going to arrive and I'm just going to go, he's mine. He's mine. So I'm really looking forward to that. And who knew that last year I didn't get a January puppy because I was going to be getting a January horse? Who knew? But the dates may be subject to change, as with all of these things. Life is just life. And I think I'm not going to get too excited that he will actually be here on the date that we've said, but he should arrive, and then Romeo should move over to his new livery as well. They are going to be hopefully best of friends because they are going to be sharing a paddock together as well. So when they are turned out, they'll be together, and they'll keep each other company, and I just think that's super important. So I can't believe I'm saying this. I didn't envision this would happen. I'm just so excited for this journey. This is like the next step. Claudia and I were talking about it, where we were saying I started off kind of just coming and riding with her here and there, and I didn't really take it that seriously, and it was just all very, you know, oh yeah, I just want to get on a horse, get some pictures, blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden I just sort of, that was it. I was hook, line and sinker. And now I'm just looking forward to what this new part of my life is like, and I'm being very realistic in what I'm going to be able to do in terms of work and things like that. But I also have an entire like plan in place with Claudia. Claudia has just worked pretty much all weekend putting together a new like plan for Atlas when he arrives, supplements and exercise and physio and all of that kind of stuff. So we're just really looking forward to it. So I hope you're excited to come on this journey with me, because I can't believe it's happening. I actually can't believe it's happening. Anyway, time to get into a new video, so I will see you guys in my next one. If you know of any beautiful British, I really want to, with my equestrian content and life, I really want to support like British equestrian brands moving forward. So whether it's buying tack or saddlery or anything like that, I want to ensure that when I say get to the point where maybe I want to get a new saddle, I'm buying British made. I'm supporting however many people as possible in British crafts and businesses. So your favourites, they have to be British. They have to be British made. And I want the best quality with these things, because just because you've got an old Defender doesn't mean that you don't put beautiful interiors in it. And so that's very much my approach with Atlas, is that he might be an old boy and he might not be perfect in every single way, but he's going to have everything, all the bells and whistles, everything a horsey could want. And I just can't wait. So let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey as well. Oh, and also this is my cashmere shirt that I showed you earlier from Amazon, and I've paired it with the I think these are a cashmere and wool mix of trousers from Amazon as well, and just a plain white t-shirt. Again, this is like first day back at work vibes for sure. So I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.